Howdy everybody out there on YouTube land. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a simplified version of my 4-of-a-kind production. Instead of doing three 4-of-a-kinds, we're going to do the one 4-of-a-kind, but we're going to condense it down and we're going to try to make it look beautiful, but also going to have some slights involved as well. So the first thing we want to do is we want to have a card selected from the center, and that card is going to be, yep, you guessed it, the Ace of Spades. Keep it right there. I haven't touched it. We're going to put the cup right over top of it. Camouflage. Purple cup with purple card. Now while I did that, I actually flipped the card over on the deck. And that's going to help me find the mate to your card. Yep, the mate to your card. This isn't your card, it's just the mate to your card. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4 right there. Boom. Keep an eye on them. Okay. Now just as this card says, that's 4, and this is a 4-of-a-kind trick, right? So this is the part where we're going to try to really just hone in on your card. Here we go. Boom. Cut the pack in half. Oof, so close, so close. But that does sometimes happen. That's going to be 1, that's going to be 2 black 7s. And of course, over here, if those are 2 black 7s, then you know this has to be 2 red 7s. Beautiful. Now you're probably wondering, where did that ace go? It's not in the cup. It's not in the hand. Or is it? And there it is. The Ace of Spades. And there is a 4-of-a-kind production. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Everything is in play already. Everything is already in play for what you need, except for that 4. Just grab a 4. Any 4. Doesn't matter what it is. It's a 4-of-a-kind trick, so the 4 works beautifully. Okay, so here's the stack, right? Same as before. You're going to stack the ace on the bottom with a 7 of diamonds. Or whatever 4-of-a-kind you like, whatever ones you like. Do what you want to do. There you go. Boom. 2 red 7s on top of that. Then you're going to take, that red 7 is going to be number 4, right? So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. Take your 4 upside down above those. Now, stack on top. 2 black 7s or whatever other 2-of-a-kind you want on top. Now you start out, you're open, you're good, you're ready to go. The only thing you really don't want to do is flash the bottom, but it's fine because if they see the bottom card, okay, you can even give the deck a little bit of a shuffle. You can even separate the idea by doing a little bit of cardistry. Whatever you want to do, just separate the idea from the fact that the deck is not shuffled. Okay? Or just pretend to shuffle it, whatever you want to do. Look at that. Some cardistry. They'll never know. They'll never know. Okay, now the idea is to do one solid cut into a swivel cut. Grab it right over here. Beautiful. Now while you're saying, look at this here, we're going to go ahead and have a card selected. You're just going to slowly drop off 2 cards. This is kind of like a pinky count, but you're doing it down below here. Then you're going to finish the swivel. Now under cover, you're going to square up the cards and bring it around like so. Right on top of the deck there. Under cover, you're doing a double. Okay? You're going to close it up. And you're just one-handed, just going to throw it on the table. That's their card. There's no reason for it not to be. No reason for it not to be their card. You're fine. Your ace is on top. Good deal. Everything else has been brought to the center because now you can do whatever pattern you want. Say, hey, while I was moving those cups, I actually flipped a card over, or by magic. Now you're going to take that ace, which is on top, and you're going to move it to the middle. But don't worry, you're not going to lose it yet. So here's your 4. You're going to put it down here. 1, 2, 3. And 4. Look at that. So you got a pair over here. Now, if that's a pair, then you're going to want 4-of-a-kind, right? So just like that card says, that's a 4. You can tip that over there, drop it on top, you're done with it. You don't need any more of it. Now, here's where the secret comes in. The secret comes in because no matter what happens, I can actually cut to your ace because I've done something special to it. Okay? It's right there. I can cut right to it. Now, that's a little secret. You may check it out into another video. You may look at to see why that is. Basically, I've just made it so that I can grab that card no matter what. However you want to do it, just make it happen so that that card, do a little crimp, whatever you need to do, so that that card can be grabbed. Now you're going to bring it to the table. Now this is where your showmanship comes in. Because the idea here is that you want to produce 2 cards from the pack. Beautiful. Don't lose track of that ace. You can put it back on top like this. The deck is presumably done. Out of the way, right? There's 2 black 7s. I'm getting ready to do a hot shot cut right here. Okay, 2 black 7s over there. I haven't touched this since I put this down, right? So if that's 2 black 7s, then that has to be 2 red 7s. So you're probably wondering where And I still got this down here. They could be looking at it. That's, you know, if you want to do a little bit faster or slow it down, whatever you want to do. So 2 over here, but you're probably wondering where your card at. It's not in the cups here. It's not in the hand. Or is it? And that's what I did in the performance. I shot it over to the hand. It landed up my arm, and I just kind of slid it down, turned it over on the table. And there you have it. So you located their card. Their card was not lost in the pack. You could still find it. You don't have to do the hot shot, because at that point it's either going to be on the top or it's going to be on the bottom. And you will know. And here's the beauty of it, right? You will know where it's at, because when you split the pack like this and you come across, you get to see the bottoms, right? Because you're going to peel off the top 2 cards and produce them, which is great, because if it's not on the bottom of this packet, because you just split it in half, it's not here, then you know it's here. So then when you're done and you've produced the cards, you're good to go. Okay, because the 7s are both coming off the top. So you're fine. So once you flip over that 7, you know the next card is the ace. You can do whatever you want. You can close the deck back together. You can even go into other tricks, because you know where their card is. You say, okay, well, we found the 4 7s. That's okay, but let's see if we can find your card. And their card's already found. So that's the idea that we're going with here on the channel. If you're going to do a trick, see if you can find a way to set it up for the next trick. Unless it's the final trick, even then you can always do a couple of things to give them a little bit of another effect, another something. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed. This is my own personal trick that I kind of came up with. But as I say with any of my tricks, if you ever see a similar trick out there, go ahead and let me know. We'll cut it, we'll revision it, we'll do whatever we need to do. This is just my idea based on my three of a kind, 4 of a kind production. 4 of a kind, whatever you want to call it. That particular trick, basically I just simplified it down to just the 1 4 of a kind production using similar things. If there's a similar trick out there, just let me know and we'll get rid of it. We'll cut it, we'll do whatever we need to do. And if you're familiar with Doug Kahn, you know there's a little bit of inspiration from him. There's inspiration from my previous stuff that I've come up with. And if you like it, use it. Yeah, just let me know. Just credit me. But even though, just say, hey, I learned it on YouTube from this guy, because that's what I try to do when I learn stuff from people. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Vineet. Beautiful Canis Lupus cards. Still using them. Can't wait for V2s. Thank you. That's it. That's all I got for you today. That's it. I mean, with all the other videos that I've done, and there's a bunch of videos on the floor, not literally, but like I shot like 5 different things, and they didn't make it up because I really want to make sure that the content that I'm providing to you is going to be solid. I don't want to not redo, but like have mistakes that go up and then it's not the right thing. This is my long-form content. This is my ability to reach out to you and conversate with the spectators, with the audiences. This is a chance for you guys to ask questions. There's just a little bit of back and forth here. This is where I try to share with you the things that I'm working on. So I hope you enjoy, and if you want to check out my shorts where I'm just kind of playing around and having a good time, no judgment. Tell me whatever you want. Just say, hey, this is not good. I'll be like, fine, whatever. I laugh. That's all that matters. So maybe you laugh too. Maybe if you understand where I'm coming from with these shorts, that they're just for fun. They're, if I'm teaching you something, you can go on YouTube and find 100 other people teaching it, and that's fine. If you're enjoying what you see, then come back and check me out. So, well, check out the channel. I mean, you could check out whatever. Anyway, we'll see. We'll just leave it there and just say, hey, stay positive, like I do. Stay awesome. No, I skipped one. You got to stay active, okay? But you're already awesome. No matter what happens, you got to stay positive. No matter what happens, stay positive. You got to stay active because you got to be consistent. You got to continue to move forward. But don't worry about the awesome part, because you're awesome. If you're here, you're awesome. If you're not here, you're awesome. No matter where you are, you're awesome, because you're awesome. So, okay, we'll see you next time.